Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. This really should be, I feel like, maybe called a food diary because it's not necessarily all in the same day. This is basically what I would eat in a day. Now, keep in mind, I am breastfeeding, so that obviously is going to contribute to what I eat in like a lot of different ways. I'm very excited because this video is sponsored by Green Chef. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. It helps to support my channel and lets me know what you like seeing. All right, I have a lot of different food to show you guys in this video. So with all of that being said, let's hop right in. So if you are an OG subscriber to my channel, then you know that my favorite food on the whole planet is bagels. Our bagels is bagels. I love bagels. I actually buy them by the baker's dozen, and then I cut them in half when I get them home and I freeze them and then just, pull them out on demand. Bagels just make me so happy. So I made my bagel, and Dan had actually picked me up some mango green iced tea from Ugly Mugs on this morning. So I poured that over some ice in a mason jar, and I just sat back, ate my bagel, drank my tea. Oh, and I pumped. I mean, honestly, I'm pumping like most of my day. So I'll be talking about that soon, by the way, because I feel like I really want to give a 6-month breastfeeding update in a tea talk soon. So there's that. So one of the other things that I like to do when searching for ease of food as a new mom is eat out. Yeah. So there's this place in town called Chicago Style Gyros. We decided on this day to hop in the car, go pick up the foods, give Logie some sunshine. And on this day, I got the falafel plate. I honestly wish I had also gotten a larger size of tabbouleh and grape leaves because I love grape leaves, but I don't want to discount how good this was. And then I just ate, hung out, was on my phone. I think Logan was napping at this point. Usually when he's napping, I'm multitasking, eating, replying to text messages, voice messages, calling people, all that jazz. The multitasking mom life. For dessert, I had one of my favorite easy go-to treats, and that's these Newman O's, kind of like Oreos. They're so good. They're organic, so you feel maybe a smidge better eating them. And I just really like the Newman's Own company in general. So now we're gonna pause and take a trip out to my garden because hopefully my garden will become more and more of a food source for us. So Logan did his blanket time on this day in the garden. The chickens roamed and hung out. They're usually outside a few hours a day. And I decided to water our garden while Logan soaked up the sun. Then our cucumber plant, which is sadly dead now, we've actually uprooted it since this video, but I decided to take the rest of the cucumbers that were ripe and edible and usable on this day because I wanted to make them into pickles, which you will see in this video. I also pulled off a jalapeno. I also pulled off some beans. We didn't get many beans. It's a long story, but I pulled off the ones that we had. I pulled off my first 2 tomatoes as well. They look really pretty, but yeah, they were not ripe. I thought they were because I thought these were yellow tomatoes. They still might be, but they did not taste ripe. So then I decided to make a salad. So I chopped up some lettuce that I had on hand, and then I also chopped up a tomato that I needed to use. Then I chopped up some cilantro, and then I scooped in the leftover egg salad that I had on hand. Then I threw on some goat cheese. And then I also drizzled some homemade mustard, balsamic, super delicious vinaigrette on top of the salad. And you already know I had to drizzle some chunky sea salt on top too. Oh, I decided to rinse some cherries and have those on the side too. So on this day, my friend was coming over to my house to eat some lunch, and thankfully I had my Green Chef box to make for us. Green Chef is a USDA certified organic company that makes meals that are easy, affordable, high quality, and sustainably sourced. Their meal plans include paleo, plant-powered, keto, and balanced living. Green Chef is actually now owned by HelloFresh to be able to offer a wider array of meal plans to choose from. Being able to switch between the brands when you want to eat a little differently or try out a different menu is really cool. And now you guys can try both brands using my discount code. The recipes are all quick and easy with step-by-step instructions, chef tips, and photos to help guide you along the way. With their wide variety of high quality and clean ingredients, you can feel good about what you're eating and how it got to your table. Plus, you can switch up your meal plan whenever you're ready to try a new way to eat. I talked about eating locally in a recent Tea Talk video, and Green Chef seasonally sources their food for peak freshness. As you can see, all of the sauces, dressings, and spices are all pre-measured so you can get more flavor in less time. If you're interested in trying out Green Chef, use my code Nikkiphillippi to get $80 off your first month, plus free shipping on your first box. Go to greenchef.us/NikkiP80 to redeem and for more details. By the way, this meal was so good. My friend Meredith actually went home and ordered this box for herself because she was so impressed. So thanks, Green Chef, for making me look good. Dude, the combination of the flavors in this meal, the dates, the almonds, the Greek spices on the chickpeas, the lemon tahini dressing, it was so good. I also would have never thought to put dates in this mix. The sweetness was really unexpected and yummy, and we all know how highly I think of dates. I think they're so good for you. So it was cool to try a new recipe. The whole thing in general, I have never made anything like this, and I've mentioned this before, but that's probably my favorite thing about getting a meal kit. Not only the ease, that's like kind of the obvious part, but the ability to learn a new way to cook and not have to worry about doing all of the prep for that or any of the shopping or research. It's just super convenient and really fun, and it expands my cooking taste. Once again, use my code NikkiP80 for $80 off your first month, plus free shipping on your first box. All right, so now we're moving on to pickles. So I rinsed my cucumbers, then I used this white vinegar and I pulled out some dill. So I started off by putting 2 cups of white vinegar on the stovetop in a pot. Then I added 4 cups of water. Then I added 2 tablespoons of Manuka honey. Oh, by the way, I was totally inspired to make these by my friend Carrie Rad here on YouTube and Instagram. She's a very inspiring human. If you've never checked out her stuff, she's influenced me multiple times to make things in my videos. So yeah, then I added some pepper, and then I added, I want to say like 2 tablespoons of salt. Carrie actually has her recipe really detailed on her Instagram in an Instagram TV episode of a show she does called Harvest Kitchen. So I let that boil, and then I took off my LVs because yes, I was pumping all day, every day, guys. Then I went over to our garden garlic basket. This is all of the garlic we harvested this year, and this was our first time ever growing garlic, so I feel super excited and proud of it. Once the pot was boiling and I had simmered it, I don't remember exactly how long, but I took it off the heat to cool down while I proceeded to cut up all of my veggies, starting with my cucumbers. So once I had chopped up all of my cucumbers, I decided to take my beans to add into the pickle mix as well. And I just chopped off the rough ends. Then I cut up the jalapeno that I had picked from the garden. Then I peeled a few cloves of garlic. And once I had peeled them, I chopped them up. As you can see, it's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah. So then I started packing my jars, and I started off with my garlic. Then I dropped in some dill as well as my jalapenos, followed by my beans, and then I stuffed the cucumbers into the mix as well. So after I oh so gracefully arranged my cucumbers, I added in some red chili pepper flakes. And then I took my solution that I had made that had cooled down quite a bit, and I poured that into the jar. So I didn't eat these for a day because they're supposed to sit like overnight. And this was, I want to say like the morning when I made this. And they're supposed to sit overnight, but the next day I ate them. They are so good. I actually consumed both jars in like 3 days. So there's that. By the way, I ended up taking my leftover cucumber because I could have made another batch of pickles, but I ran out of solution and didn't want to make more. But I turned this into a salad later, and it was so good. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you again, Green Chef, for sponsoring this video. And don't forget to check my info box, guys, for all of the information and my discount code. Also, check out my semi-secret giveaway while you're in the info box. And I will hopefully see you all back here soon with another new video. All right, bye, guys.